Guys, welcome back to Drawing Conversation. I am your dedicated nerd host and artist, Danny Fisher. And today, we're going to be drawing Voltron, Defender of the Universe, right now. From days of long ago, from uncharted regions of the universe, comes a legend. The legend of Voltron, Defender of the Universe. A mighty robot, loved by good, feared by evil. As Voltron's legend grew, peace settled throughout the galaxy. On planet Earth, a galaxy alliance was formed. Together with the good planets of the solar system, they maintained peace throughout the universe, until a new, horrible menace threatened the galaxy. Voltron was needed once more. This is the story of the super force of space explorers, specially trained and sent by the Alliance to bring back Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Oh my gosh, guys, if you did not love Voltron growing up, then we just can't be friends. This cartoon was just so ahead of its time. Now guys, welcome back to Drawing Conversation. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending your time with me. Now let's jump in. I want to focus this episode on the 1984 version. I'm not taking anything away from Netflix. It was amazing what they did with the franchise. Go out, watch it. You won't be disappointed. They did an amazing job retconning Voltron and making it much more digestible, but overall easier to understand and follow, and just far better continuity. But for this episode, guys, it's all about the 80s. Voltron was initially a Japanese anime series from Toei Animation, totaling 52 episodes and one feature film. It was originally titled Beast King Go Lion, but doesn't Voltron just sound so much cooler? Now, whenever you take a series from one culture and translate it to another, a lot is lost, and that is definitely true for Voltron. So much was lost, edited, cut, clipped, sometimes episodes airing in the reverse order. It was so easy for it not to make sense. However, as a kid, that did not stop me in the least. Now let's talk about the history of Voltron. Voltron was created on the planet Eris by King Alfor as the first, best, and last line of defense for the Galactic Alliance, and served as the protector of the universe. The story tells us that a villain by the name of Zarkon rose to power on the planet Doom and came to Eris to challenge King Alfor in single combat. Zarkon won and killed King Alfor in the duel. Zarkon then calls forth his witch Hagar to place a spell on Voltron. Now Hagar is a powerful witch with a host of powers, from shape-shifting to mind control, but her greatest ability is to summon robeasts. Now robeasts are giant monsters, some over 200 feet tall, that will mindlessly follow any commands given to them by Hagar. But they are the biggest opposition to Voltron. It is Hagar that transforms into a space goddess and casts a powerful curse on Voltron, breaking him into 5 individual lions and scattering these lions across the planet Ares. Mind-blowing, right? Soon after, Zarkon nukes the planet from orbit, forcing the survivors of the planet underground. Now this action sends out an alert to the Galactic Alliance, and it is Earth that responds to the call. They send 5 of their best space explorers to investigate. Really? Just 5? Not a whole battalion? Not important. What's important is that as soon as the explorers arrive, they're attacked by Zircon's ships and taken hostage. The 5 resourceful explorers escape and steal a ship. However, they are soon detected and shot down over the planet Eris. And moments before crash landing, the Castle of Lions sends out a tractor beam and stops the explorers from crash landing. It is on Eris that they set out on a mission to bring back Voltron. Now let's take a minute and talk about each pilot in no particular order. The Blue Lion has an affinity to water and was found resting at the bottom of the ocean, originally piloted by Sven, one of the original explorers. But Sven was injured early in the series, and Princess Allura takes command of the Lion for the rest of the season. Something I want to point out, Princess Allura, she's not human. In fact, she wasn't one of these specially trained space explorers. She actually had to go through months of intense training to become a pilot. Now, the Yellow Lion is operated by a hunk, the team's soft-hearted, tough guy. Yellow Lion was found deep in a cave under the desert, and just like its pilot, it is one of the most durable on the team. Hunk was all muscle and sometimes just charged in when he probably should have just cooled down. Red Lion was found in an underground volcano and has a natural resistance to heat. Piloted by Lance, a sharp-witted, smart-mouthed ace fighter pilot. And just like any hothead, he's always getting in trouble. Green Lion was found in the jungles of Eris and is the most agile of the lions, operated by Pidge, who happens to be the youngest member of the crew. Pidge also came across as the smartest of the bunch, but sometimes lacked a little bit of common sense. Lastly, we come to find Black Lion, the first line of defense. It sat in plain sight on top of Castle Lion, piloted by Keith, the official leader of the Lion Force, an all-around level-headed boss. Although I think the series always alluded to him having a crush on Princess Allura, and never really validated. And when you heard activate interlock, Dino thrusters connected, infracells up, mini clusters were go, you knew what was going down. That's right! It was time to go Voltron Force! Cue the music, please. Yellow and blue formed the feet and legs. Red and green formed arms and body. And black always formed the head. That's right. Yes, now you have Voltron, Defender of the Universe. This was always the highlight of every episode. Now, Voltron isn't just 5 lions mashed together into a 200-foot fighting robot. Oh no, it was much more. Together they have the combined fighting ability, response times, experiences, and attributes of their pilot. Not to mention a barrage of weapons. I mean, it was everything from force field to the lion saber, a lion lariat, laser beams, ion darts, stingray missiles, lion torch, lion head attacks, spinning blades, and my personal favorite, the blazing sword. To say I love Voltron is a Herculean understatement. As the cartoon went on, the writers were always introducing new villains and unique ways to defeat Voltron. But our hero always came out on top. Now, it's not to say the cartoon was perfect, because it certainly was not. In fact, there were points looking back that were absolutely cringeworthy. But at the core, we had a show that contained a message of good versus evil. And it introduced me to the classic mecha versus kaiju mythos. It was always a building-crushing, earth-shaking, space-fighting good time. And if you weren't down with that, then man, you are just missing out. Seeing this young team learn and grow, fail and get back up, and fail again. That was the lesson that stuck with me and still does today. And this is why I loved Voltron, Defender of the Universe. support. It means so much to me. Thank you for viewing. Now, if you subscribe, turn on your notifications, leave a like. Words hard. Please subscribe, follow, turn your notification. Nope. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Your support means so much to me. Now, if you loved Voltron as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, leave a comment below, and I will talk to you again soon. That's it. That's it. Was it that hard? Was it that hard?